From the Hearth Room, a fireside chat with John Kirby.
Hello, host facilitators of strong groups. Thank you so very much for being willing to serve as a host facilitator. God is really going to use you, even if you're feeling a bit nervous about how it's all going to work out. God is just really going to use this whole series that we have on Strong. Getting people to pray, getting people to read Scripture, getting people to serve, getting people to interact with each other and learn some names and start to care about some other people here at Horizon. This is going to be powerful stuff. I did want to tell you that we're having a really crazy week here. We are working hard for you. What we're trying to do right now is match up people so that we really have good groups that will enjoy being together. We're looking at the people who signed up, of course, at the tables on Sunday, but also we're looking at the online registrations and connect cards they've filled in and trying to fill out all the groups so that all the groups are full and are going to work well together. I wanted to tell you that also that the table is going to remain out for a few weeks because some of the groups are not going to be full, and that is a good thing. Now, if you're a leader that doesn't have a full group, or we may even ask a few of you to start a week late, that might be scary to you, but as a staff, we really don't want to have to look at people on October 9th and say, sorry, you missed it. You know, come see us in January. You can't get in a small group. You can't experience Strong the way it really should be experienced. So people are going to be coming October 9th, and then they're going to be, can I get in a group? They're going to come October 16th and want to know if they can get in a group October 16th. So we're hoping to be able to keep filling the groups. No groups should be starting before October 9th. That's when Chad's going to be talking at both services about play for the first time. We will send you your members. Our goal was to have it done yesterday, but it looks like in some cases it's going to be tomorrow. Once you get those members, if you could let your people know that they should pick up a journal and a deck of cards. This is the deck of cards. Without this deck of cards, they won't understand anything about Strong. This deck of cards explains everything, and you as the leader should obviously read that. The journal is pretty much empty, and one of the things that it says, though, is that you shouldn't start doing any of your deck of cards until after the message that week. We're kind of cheating on that a little bit because we want our Sunday and our Monday and our Tuesday groups to go ahead and start doing their cards in advance because we're going to be coming right up against Thanksgiving at the end of the series. So we're cheating a little bit. So if it says that you're supposed to hear the sermon and then do the cards, for those early groups, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we encourage you to tell your people, hey, go ahead and work ahead on your cards because the discussion in small group is going to assume that they've worked some of the cards and written some things in the journal. The cards are where they choose to do their spiritual exercises. They'll have 10 cards, and they can pick 5 of them, and encourages them to pick 5 of them and spend 10 to 20 minutes a day doing what the card says and then journaling about it, which is, journaling is just writing down their thoughts and how God spoke to them or what they experienced. Speaking of the first week is really about food. It's about your favorite food. I mean, the time as a group is really short, and it's kind of, hey, let's get to know each other. If you want to set some ground rules, that would be great, like, what's said here stays here, and we really want to encourage each other and not criticize each other. So, but the first week is about food. People are going to be bringing their favorite food, and if you're meeting here at the church, we'll have a place organized for you to do that. But you need to contact your people and let them know that they need to bring their favorite food to the first week. Remember that your cube is what is really going to run the group. So this little Post-it pad cube, I encourage you to kind of sneak ahead. Don't tear them off, but kind of read them so you kind of know what's coming. Your job is to pray and to set the tone as a facilitator. People are going to look to you if there's some mishaps or when something doesn't go well. So you just have to be cool and make it fun and not make a big deal if something doesn't go quite right. So that's your main job really, is to just set the tone. But this cube is really going to run it, and people are going to be passing this around. It'll say, give this to the person on your right, or give it to the person who has a birthday closest to January 13th or whatever. So the cube is really going to kind of run the group. So your job is really just to set the tone. and you're going to be amazed at how the group's really going to have fun and they're going to help you out. Thanks again for being a host facilitator. One last thing is if you want to pick up your host tips and your cube, if you haven't picked that up already, make sure you're picked up your playing cards and your journal and you've kind of worked through that on your own. And just trust God. He's going to do great things through your group. And feel free to call me or email us, and we'll be glad to help you in any way we can.